20 people what love is, chances are you are going to get 20 different definitions of love. So, what is love? And how do we know what love is? Love can't be subjective, can it? We hear God is love. So, if God is love, is God subjective or is there actually a definition for love? Well, when you go to the Bible, 1 Corinthians 13 tells us what love is. Love is patient, love is kind, it is not rude, it's not envy, it's steadfast, it's enduring, it is patient, it bears all, it forgives all, it suffers. The Bible gives a lot of definitions for what love is. However, there are different types of love. And if you Google it, you'll find over 6 or 7 different types of love. And the love that I was mentioning in 1 Corinthians 13 is one of the 6 different types of love that I'm going to be covering in this episode. But these are only the healthy types of love. If you Google it, or when you Google it, because I encourage you to check this out for yourself, but when you look up online different types of love, you will also find, as I did, types of love that are, well, when you're holding it up to what the creator of love and of its manifestation says love is, and some of the things that love is not, you may find that even though the Greeks had words for these types of what I'll call behaviors, and by the way, though all types of love cause behavior, not all behavior is caused by love. I know I'm not the only one that believes this. Anyhow, even though these words are found in articles on the internet, spoiler alert, some of the terms that you'll find are by definition not love at all. I don't think that they're important. The important ones are these. Number one, it's agape love, and that's the one that I just mentioned for 1 Corinthians 13. And agape love is like a love fest. It's a benevolent type of love. So it's giving, it's of a charitable substance, having or showing concern for the welfare of others, having or marked by sympathy and consideration for others. Agape love is compassionate, kind, good hearted, tender hearted. Those are synonyms of agape love. To look at it in practical terms, this is the type of love that you and I are actually called to have toward all of humanity, regardless of the relationship between myself, yourself, and the other people and humanity. This is just an all over, all encompassing, like I said, love is patient, kind, does not envy, all of those things. You can look it up if you want to search on a Bible app or even Google 1 Corinthians 13, and it talks about the definition of agape, like what agape love entails. All right. Number 2, phileo, phileo love. Now, phileo love it's a friendship type of love. It's a type of love where you have a real fondness or affection toward a person or persons or even a thing. You can say, I have phileo love for my best friend. You can also say, I have phileo love for these stilettos, or I have phileo love for coffee. Like, I love coffee. I love my friend. It's more likely that you are going to have phileo love for your friend than for coffee, but depending on your relationship with coffee, that's up to you. With phileo love, there is a personal attachment to it. There is a unique individual relationship and deep affection for this person or thing. All right, number 3. Number 3 is agapeo. Agapeo. It sounds like, or it looks like agape love, and it can seem like the same thing as phileo love. It's very, very similar. Only different thing here with the agapeo love is that whereas the phileo love is a deep affection for, meaning it comes from the heart, there is a personal heart attachment to it. And agapeo love is a love coming from the will, meaning it is coming from the head rather than the heart. This is the type of love that makes decisions. This love is more of a matter of principle and or duty rather than an let's say, an emotional sense. In fact, to the contrary, you may not feel like doing a thing, or you may not feel like moving toward a person or providing a certain service for a person. But out of duty, that comes from love, that comes from a place of honor, there is a willingness and a will to do something in spite of how we feel. So that is agapeo. All right, number 4. Storge. Storge. This is a familial type of love, specifically parent and child, but it's also brother and sister. This is the very unique love that you have for your siblings or your parents, and vice versa. If you're a parent, this is the unique love that you have toward your children, and affection and a connection, a love that is unique to the immediate family relationship and immediate family structure. All right, number 5, eros. Eros. This type of love is the romantic love. You get the word erotic from the word eros. It's sexual desire, it's a physical attraction, a physical love. This is for your husband or your wife. This is a very deep, intimate, physical, sexual attraction, the romantic attraction. In marriage, you need all of the types of love, I believe. However, it would be inappropriate to have an eros type of love with somebody who is not your spouse. Of course, a sexual relationship outside of the union of marriage is unbiblical, and it's causes separation from God. However, that doesn't mean that we as humans don't experience this type of love toward a significant other. It simply means, well, we have that desire. It is a type of love. It is there. It may be between the two people. However, we just don't act on it if we're not married. Now, there is one more type of love, and this is number 6, and this is Philadelphia. Philadelphia is a brotherly love. It's a fraternal affection. So this is friends who feel like family. These are people who we are very close with and are likened to family. However, there is a distinct difference between the love of the family and the love of that friend, simply because of biology and a spiritual connection that is there among the biological family. This is like brother from another mother, sister from another mister, a friend who was very close like family. You would call them a sister, you would call them a brother, but they're not biological. This is another type of love that is unique to a particular relationship. I guess all of these are unique to particular types of relationship. However, there are some overarching types of love, such as agape, such as phileo, because we can have phileo love with our spouse, as well as phileo love for our siblings or biological siblings. But these are overall the 6 healthy types of love. And thank you for listening. And hey, if you heard anything educational, inspirational, or encouraging today, and you want more people to have the opportunity to hear it as well, please make sure that you subscribe, rate and review, and share. And as always, thank you for your support and for being the change that you want to see in the world.